Alright guys, let's try the challenge one more time. This time I'm going to go for the very bottom ones and see if I can't get it. This is the Day at the Range challenge. The scoring is worst line counts or worst line scoring, which usually it's best line scoring. It's what I see mostly, but I guess this is the ARA scoring style, I guess, which is fine. I kind of like it. I can see why he did it because there's a times factor on all these. The first row gets 1 times, second row gets 2 times, third row gets 3 times. So I can see why he would do worst line scoring. So whatever your furthest away line, how I take that is your furthest line break, because your bullet hole is 360 degrees, so your furthest away line break, whichever line is the worst that it gets to or breaks, is your score. So that's how I scored the last one. I'm going to try it one more time. Go for the little mini guys on the bottom. You can see they are little bitty, and they are little bitty. I think they're 1/4 of an inch. I didn't measure them. They're either 1/8 or quarter inch. I think they're smaller than 1/4 inch. But either way, I'm going to try this again. Same setup, 1022 Schilling, E.R Shaw matched barrel. I think 18 inches. And I'm going to try it with the, let's see here. I'm going to try it with the PMC target, which I cannot find any more of that. Like I said in the last video, I'll probably never be able to find that again, which I can't, and that thing freaking shoots amazing through this rifle. But it's not the only one. CCI standard velocity shoots really good out of this gun too, and that you can find everywhere. So either way, it's a Fajen stock with a Vortex Crossfire 2, 4-18. And let's see here, just a standard Ruger trigger and a standard, I think it's a standard Ruger trigger. It breaks actually pretty crisp and clean, so it may be the BX model. I can't tell. I will rip it apart, see if it has any markings on it, but I'm not sure. I didn't buy the trigger that came with the action when I bought that. And it's just standard Ruger 1022 action. Alright guys, I'm going to hang up the target and get this show on the road. Alright guys, the target is set down range. Got 10 rounds in there. I am allowed to pause it. I only got 4 more rounds of this. After this 10 rounds, I only got 4 more rounds of the PMC target anyways. So, yeah. But I'm allowed to pause it to, I only got 1 mag, so I am allowed to pause the timer and reload. Alright, timer starts on the first shot. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, missed. only got 4 more shots left. You know what? I'm gonna shoot the rest CCI standard velocity. They're gonna hit high because they're a little bit more velocity. No, these are standard velocities, so they should hit. They're gonna hit right around the same. Yeah. Oh God. All right. Either way, let's try this out. I am on the first one on the second row, and timer will start when I start. Yeah, this standard velocity should hit the same as this PMC. It was hitting just right though. Oh, I think I missed it. I got 47 seconds left. I'm not going to try anymore. I'll bring it up and we'll check the score. Alright guys, we're back up at the bench. So I am probably going to post both of these on the channel. Even the one that, even this one here that I'm about to score. Even though I, even though I disqualified towards the end, or just didn't finish really. I had 40 something seconds. I could have went back up to the top and started again, but the way I look at it is, once you get one run through and you start on a second run through, you start losing the bullet holes and which one's your freaking first bullet. So I'm probably never gonna do more than 2 run throughs on this anyway. So I just stopped. At the end I had 47 seconds, but I could have went back up to the top and got a few points, but I'm not worried about it. So this is my second round of it, and like I said, I probably will. I'm gonna post this one up. I was gonna just, you know, if I messed up on it, then I was just gonna delete it and just post the, you know, post my first one here. I scored 97 on that, and I am gonna submit that. Screw it, it's not that high of a score, but I'll at least submit it. But so yeah, running back through the footage. This was my first shot. Let's see here, yeah. You guys can see the first 2. Alright, so this was my first shot. So I need to X that out because I missed down here. So I had to go through it again, start over. And so the second target, the first shot was, oh, of course, the middle one. Alright, so that one. First shot on the third target was, of course, the closest one over here. I'm just trying to X them out, I guess. Hopefully Elijah will know what I'm trying to do here. He'll watch the video. Alright, so third target, or first target, second row. Okay, my first shot was this one. At least that made it better. I'm just going to circle them, I guess. Alright, second target, second row. I don't know which one. So it's looking like this outer one is the first shot. The second shot is the one more towards the bullseye. So, whatever. I'm just going to count that one as the inner shot. And then, third target, second row. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. It's looking like my first shot on that was the top one. So that one doesn't count. And okay, I did make it to the third row on this session before I missed on the first one on the so obviously this one wouldn't count. But it's the miss, so it wouldn't count anyways. Alright, so I'm going to score this either way. And as you guys can tell, I am proud of that. I did hit the first one, and that's why I just kind of ended it, because the second one I just missed at the very end. So this one, if I would have got this very last one, I think would have scored pretty well. Let's see what it would have scored either way. Alright, so it's saying the rules are worst edge scoring. So worst edge on this one is 6. It doesn't reach the 5. So 6. Worst edge on this one is 10, 9, 8, 7. It doesn't reach the 6. Worst edge on this one is 6. It doesn't reach the 5. Let's go to this one. Worst edge on that one obviously is 5. It doesn't reach 4. For you guys who don't know, so the very middle is, if you totally blow out the middle, then it's 10. The next ring in is 9. This green ring here that I am touching with the tip of my pen is 8. The next white ring is 7. The next white ring is 6. The next white ring is 5. And the last green ring is 4. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's how he's scoring it. Alright, so next one. The middle is blown out of that with my second shot. That is pretty blown out. So I am going to give this one a 10. It don't matter anyways. This ain't going to count as a score. So next one, worst edge. It does reach Let's see here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It does reach 6. It almost stops at 7, but it does reach 6. So I'd count that as 6. So next row, this one does reach 5, so I would count that one as 5. This one is on 4, so you have to totally miss it for it to be a miss. Like this one right here. There's white in between the green, outer green line and this, so that's what counts as a miss, is the way I understand it. So we got a 4 on that one, and the last one, outer edge reaches the 4, so. And the way these little baby ones work is as long as you hit the edge, you get a point, or get 10 points. So 10 points. And this one obviously is my miss. So 0. Alright, so let me get my calculator out. Alright, let's get this scored up. So 6 plus 7 plus 6. 6 plus 7 plus 6 equals 19. That's what I scored on my first one. I got 7 plus 7 plus 5. So 19 times 1 equals 19. Alright, next one is, make sure you guys can see all this. Alright, yeah. So 5 plus 10 plus 6. 5 plus 10 plus 6 equals 21. 21 times 2 times 2 is 42. I'm pretty sure that's right. Let me double check that. 5 plus 10 plus 6. 5 plus 10 plus 6 equals 21. Okay. 21 times 2 is 42. Alright. And then 5 plus 4 plus 4. Whoops. 5 plus 4 plus 4 equals 13 times 3 equals 39. And then my 1 down there is 10. So I just got to add 10 to it. So 19 plus 42 plus 39 plus 10 equals 110. But this one is not going to be entered because, like I said, I disqualified at the very end. I missed here, and I had 47 seconds left, so I could have went up here, but I just didn't. I just called it quits because I would have started losing. I know I could have went back through the footage, but I only had, if you guys remember correctly, I only had 4 of my target bullets left, so I put standard velocity in there, and it actually ended up working good. This one, and this one was all standard velocity, and then I went back to target because I wanted my good targets for these last 2 mini ones. That's my thought process. So that standard velocity was hitting the same height. I almost was going to hold over because I thought, or hold under because I thought it was going to hit higher. But I forgot that standard velocity was the same as the PMC, so so I held right on, and I got, you know, I did pretty good. Did pretty good. And then this last one over here, this one and this one was the last bit of my target ammunition that I was using all along. But that's what I got. I am going to post this either way for you guys, show you my screw up, but I was happy I at least got one of these. I'll tell you, that is a little teeny target at 50 yards. Oh, by the way, all of this has to be at 50 yards. That's what I was at, was 50 yards. I wouldn't be able to do this freaking thing at 100 anyways. I think Elijah was saying something about trying it at 100, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, no. This is hard at 50. Well, especially these little ones. And the way this game works is you don't have to go for these bottom ones. It's called All Guts No Glory. So you can stop like I did on the one I'm going to enter. This one. You can stop at these ones. And the reason why I didn't go for these bottom ones here is because I was down. As you know, I had to restart the top from the top again because I missed here. And by the time I got to the last one here, I was down to like 20 seconds. So I was like, no, I'll enter it in as is and go from there. Either way, guys, that is my entry into Day at the Range challenge. Me and my daughter may try this. The next 3 days are rainy. This ends at the end of the month, so I'm going to try and get one more in on me, and one in for my daughter. Me and my daughter are gonna, I think you can enter more than one, but only your best one counts, I think. I'm not sure how that works either. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you can enter more than one. But yeah, either way, it don't matter. So yes, that is my entry into Day at the Range. You guys will be able to check it out on dayattherange.com. It will be on there. I'd recommend checking that out anyways. He has challenges on there. It's really fun. Guy's name is Elijah, and he has a YouTube channel that is just Day at the Range as well. And his channel, I'd recommend checking out his channel as well. He has a lot of good stuff on there. But, alright guys, either way, I will see you guys in the next one.